Alright, what is going on everyone, and welcome back to a update video. Well, welcome back. Welcome to the update video that I promised so many times in many different videos. Yeah, pretty much today is just going to be me giving you guys updates, ranting a bit, so if you guys are interested, feel free to go ahead and sit through this. There's going to be no face cam, there's going to be gameplay, because I don't want you guys to just sit here and watch me do fucking hand gestures the whole time. So, without further ado, first things first, thanks so much for 100 subs. I appreciate every last one of you. I was shocked to even make it this far, I'm gonna be honest. When I first started to do content creation, I was originally just gonna do it, just for fun. Still doing it for fun, more specifically. But I didn't really expect it to really go too much anywhere. At this point, it was more than likely just going to be an archive of my gaming experiences. So, I am surprised that there are people who are interested in what I do. So, hopefully I can keep you guys interested and keep you guys entertained. Hopefully, in the future, I can make some more entertaining videos for you guys. But, yeah. And also, so far, things are alright, to say the least. I am definitely hoping that the future holds a bit more of a brighter situation for this channel. Not to say that it's going to end anytime soon, hopefully not. But I do hope that I could put out a good amount of content for you guys before things start to change. Because, real life gets in the way, so hopefully I could keep up the videos and keep up the entertainment, especially on the long form side of things. But so far, when it comes down to what games we play, we've been playing a variety of different red herrings. The only one that we have not really, that's not really a red herring, would be Resident Evil Requiem. Great series, or great game, by the way. But that was the only one that wasn't really a red herring, and honestly, that was probably one of the more entertaining AAA games that we've played on this channel, because there's not really very many nowadays. If you guys are thinking the same way I am, it's mostly been indie. Hence the Tormented Souls gameplay, the conscript, and stuff like that. Hence why I haven't really been doing too much in terms of, I've been running out of video ideas, for the most part. That's why I entice you guys to engage more, because it's not even a matter of I want you guys to talk, in terms of, like, what is it? I don't want to force you guys to talk, but it would be very helpful if you guys gave me some recommendations, so that way, we can see what to do in the future, especially in terms of videos, because it's not a matter of the videos have been lackluster, it's just that's why they've been slow for the most part. I don't really have too much stuff to record and edit as of now, and maybe even like as of before. Like last year I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to record, and then I came to the sudden realization that some of these games suck. Prime example would be the Hellblade Senua's Saga. I played Senua's Sacrifice. I liked Senua's Sacrifice. And then Senua's Saga it wasn't even an improvement on it. The story was also a massive cliffhanger that I really did not like. So it sucked. It sucked pretty bad, so it's definitely hard to find content to record currently. But so far when it comes down to stuff that we've done, if you guys have been in the streams long enough, we have been doing plenty of streams where it's more than just the stuff that we record. We play classic games, we play some new indie titles, we play a bunch of stuff on the streams. So if you guys are interested in the streams, feel free to go check that out. But I won't force you, obviously. But we have fun on there. It's on both Twitch and YouTube. We do have a lot of fun on the streams, and especially since majority of the games that we've played are suggested by the community that are usually on the streams, we come out with things that are on the stream much faster. So hopefully you guys will be interested in that, maybe even a little bit, because we could definitely use some more insights to see, because most of the people that we have on stream, amazing people, 100%. We all have very similar taste in games. It would be very helpful if the horizon was broadened a bit, but like I said, Not gonna force anyone. It would just be really appreciated. So hopefully you guys will take that into consideration. But yeah, in terms of the overall channel, in terms of the long form videos, I plan on expanding my content a bit more. The Let's Plays are not changing. Don't panic. The Let's Plays aren't changing if you guys enjoyed the Let's Plays. It's just I want to expand a little bit more on the stuff that I do, so that way there's, there's stuff for everyone. So like maybe indie game analysis, maybe I don't know if I'll do gaming news just yet. I don't think I'm ready to step into that pool. But yeah, indie game analysis, the stuff that I found on Steam, stuff like that. Kind of like the similar to what I just said, an archive. I definitely do plan on expanding on the channel's current content binge. So hopefully you guys will look forward to that. But yeah, otherwise when it comes down to the channel, I don't know how slowed down things will be for the long form videos. I know the streams will probably be able to stay a little bit more consistent with varying time changes. I don't know how consistent it's going to be, so I hope you guys can bear with me in terms of the long form videos, and for those who come to the streams, hopefully you guys can bear with me as well. I am slowly trying to develop at least some kind of system right now, because I know things have been all over the place. Not as of lately, but in terms of they're probably gonna start going all over the place. So hopefully you guys will understand the current state of the channel when it comes to that time. Yeah, I mean overall, I could sit here and rant for a bit, because I did want to rant a little bit, but overall when it comes down to the games that I've been playing, it's just I don't know, there hasn't really been too much that I've been interested in as of late. I mean, mostly turn-based RPGs, but I don't want it to just be turn-based RPGs, especially on long-form videos. I want to expand the horizons a bit. If there's even stuff that I'm missing, that would be greatly appreciated on being told what is happening. Because when I'm looking through things like itch.io, or when I'm looking through like Steam for like indie games and stuff like that, there's stuff that I don't really notice until I actually look, but it's been very difficult, to say the least, to look and find, like, things that I can be confident in terms of a game. So it's definitely a little bit harder to do that. Hence why I'm hoping you guys will enlighten me with the insights a bit. I don't think I plan on doing any red herrings in terms of games, so like what, or not red herrings, but any type of other things. I do plan on doing multiplayer games, don't get me wrong, but I'm talking about games like Fortnite. I don't know if I'll be able to go back into Dead by Daylight ever again, kind of like, I did like what, Call of Duty, Fortnite, we did Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I really don't see myself doing any of that anymore, but I do see myself going back into the indie scene very soon, so. And there was a bunch of other things that I did, like Dungeons of Hinterberg. The game isn't bad, don't get me wrong, but I don't know how I felt about it, in recording wise, because I don't know if it was, good. So, in terms of that, it would definitely be nice to do some insights. Well, what is this? Rolling Hills. I did Rolling Hills. We did Little Kitty Big City, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and then Ghost Recon Wildlands Breakpoint. But there's a variety of different contents that I've been wanting to do. It's just been very difficult to keep up with, especially since not everything is going to be necessarily good for me, because I definitely spend more time playing indie games and indie titles than I do playing any type of, let's say, mainstream PvP game. Let's say that, because I do play multiplayer games, just not mainstream PvP or mainstream multiplayer or PvP. And I really don't know if my content's going to revolve around that type of stuff. I honestly think it's more than likely going to stay in the indie scene. I have a bunch of stuff that I want to do in terms of content overall. I was talking about in the past, like, analog horror analysis and stuff like that. I don't know how far the expansion is going to go in terms of content, and I don't think it's ideal to do that much, but regardless, I'm the only person editing these videos, so I can, in reality, do pretty much whatever I want to. So I'm hoping that the future holds something bright, because I'm looking into doing multiple different things. I don't want it to be about views. I want it to be about entertainment overall, because I don't really care about any of the other stuff. I honestly just want to make entertaining videos and make it fun for everyone and kind of just like have people interact more. It's mostly just for the interaction, you know, talking to new people. It's definitely an enlightening experience, and it helps you come up with other ideas as well. Not necessarily steal ideas, but come up with ideas in terms of like stuff to do, not content to make. Because I could figure out the content to make. I just need to know where to look to do that content. So that's not what I'm asking for help for. I'm just asking you guys to help me out a little bit in terms of where to look and where to go. But for right now, the only outlooks I got is itch.io. I got indie games on Steam. I mean, we're doing Xbox Game Pass, so there's also that too. But otherwise, there's a lot of stuff that I've been thinking about doing lately, and I'm not necessarily sure if I just doubt myself a bit in terms of doing it, because it's definitely hard to pinpoint what I should be doing, especially since, you know, life stuff is going on. But I don't know how consistent I'm going to be able to keep up with it. That's probably my main concern. So hopefully you guys can bear with me while I, you know, make this discovery on my own, because I'm definitely looking into doing a lot of content. I'm trying to make as many entertaining videos as possible, like I keep saying, and I know I'm on a constant repeat and a broken record, so I apologize for that as well. I'm definitely trying to work a lot harder than I was before. So I'm hoping that when the time comes, I'll be able to meet expectations, I guess you could say, maybe? Or meet my expectations? I don't know. I'm kind of just, you know, ranting and raving. That was the whole point of this segment, right? But I do appreciate every last one of you, and I'm kind of shocked that 100 people are interested in the content that I make. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really think it was too entertaining, but, you know, to each their own, right? So I will definitely try and improve on the content that I've been making as of lately. So hopefully I don't let you guys down, and hopefully I don't let myself down, and we'll just continue on making some new content and trying to make some extra fun content. I do need to do the Silent Hill 2 remake endings. I did want to do that as a video, just for a little bit of a funny video, since you know, we played through the entirety of Silent Hill and it was kind of depressing. I kind of just wanted to make like some funny little you know, roundabout way of me going through the entirety of all the endings for Silent Hill 2 remake. But then I saw that there was like a bunch of different stuff to do, like, oh, you can't touch Maria or don't give her attention, and I'm like, that's a lot of metrics to measure for a fucking single player game, and for a good ending nonetheless. But I'll definitely try. Chances are I'll probably do it on stream, maybe. Maybe I could do it on stream as a Halloween thing. I mean, I've already played Silent Hill 2, obviously. I've already recorded the entirety of the long form video. But maybe I could do it on stream and do the endings there. That's an interesting thought, isn't it? But that would take a long time, I'm telling you right now. Because considering what considering what I read, that would take for fucking ever to do. But maybe it could be a Halloween special, who knows? Maybe, because I don't really have too many things going on for holidays wise, like in terms of like content to make. So maybe it'll be a Halloween special. Maybe it'll just be a Halloween special. You know, thinking about the future here, just trying to debate on how to continue from where I'm at, and you know, we're just build upon what I'm already doing. Like I said, with the streams, we do a bunch of different things, so there's really nothing is off the table. But I don't know if everything will be a long form video. But as far as the streams go, we've had some pretty good endeavors, especially what we're currently streaming Final Fantasy VII. We've played Final Fantasy IX. I've played Mouse PI for Hire, Legends of Dragoon. We played classic games and new age games. Dave the Diver. We even played a classic game on the GameCube called Skies of Arcadia. We do play a variety. Hello Kitty Island Adventure, that was a fucking nightmare. Eiyuden Chronicles, I'm probably butchering that name every time I say it. Blue Dragon. There's so many things that we've played that could have been good for recording, routine included. But I definitely try to produce as much content as I can possibly do. We even played Digimon Time Strangers, look at that, and Expedition 33. We didn't play through the complete thing of Expedition 33, we played from where I was at. So, but I feel like there's so much to expand on, especially when it comes down to the long form videos. Because don't get me wrong, I enjoy the streams. I don't want to primarily rely on the streams. I want the channel to grow in two ways: from the streams and from the long form videos. Because I love editing. I genuinely do love editing, and I don't feel like just making it clips. And when I get a better computer, I'm gonna edit pretty much all the fucking hours of footage for the lives and make it more entertaining. That's gonna take a long time, by the way. Jesus Christ. I'm a mental. But that is the plan. I do want to make everything as entertaining as possible for you guys. Um, I'm definitely thinking a lot about stuff to do, and I know exactly what I want to do, and I'm gonna work on it. I do have the hardware issue, so I'm gonna have to pace myself a bit, because I'm gonna be honest, editing every single live is about 6 hours. So imagine editing 12 different parts of 6-hour footage. That's a lot of editing, and that's a lot of strain on my computer. So I'm gonna have to get better hardware before I can work on that. That's like maybe close to 24 hours, not maybe even more, maybe like 32 hours, 40 hours. That's for Legends of Dragoon alone. Jeez. But yeah, that is the plans for the channel. I'm pretty sure there was more I was gonna say, but you know, I kind of just lost my train of thought for just a moment. But there's a lot of things that I do want to do, so I'm gonna try and implement them as best as I possibly can, especially for long form videos, because I'm gonna be honest, I think I've been neglecting the long form videos for a lot longer than everything else, so I'm sorry for neglecting the long form video lovers, but don't worry, we're gonna get back into the groove of things. I'm trying to pace myself, because like I said, real life things are getting in the way. So hopefully I can make it better. I can probably even improve on what I've already been doing. It's definitely something I do need to work on when it comes down to stuff like this. I have a feeling there's definitely more I could be doing. So yeah, we'll see what the future holds. So let me stop taking up the rest of your time, because I know it's annoying listening to me talk in circles constantly. So yeah, we're gonna leave it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, comment what you want to see me do next. Like I said, we do streams, so if you want to hop in the streams one day on both Twitch or YouTube, feel free to do so. We do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. As of the time of this recording, we didn't do it on Tuesday because, like I said, life is getting in the way, slowly but surely. But hopefully you guys will enjoy them when you hop in. You know, communicate with everybody, talk to people. You know, we're all pretty chill for the most part, so hopefully you guys will you know, enjoy chatting. We usually just BS. We talk about games. We talk about stuff. We try to refrain from politics, 100%. I'm pretty sure anybody would try to refrain from that. Uh, but we talk about games. We talk about the years of games. We talk about shitty companies in gaming. You know, just a variety of different things. At least I do. For the most part, it's just me yapping. But it would definitely be nice to have some more new faces in the stream. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. 100%. But yeah, that's enough of me yapping. That's enough from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the update and the little bit of a rant, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. Love you guys. Catch you guys later.